Welcome back to Real Estate Stories. I'm here with Buddy Blake, and man, we've got a lot to dive into today. Buddy, first of all, happy 4th of July week. I heard you were reminiscing about the bicentennial back in '76. That's wild that you remember that.
Oh, man. Yeah, I do remember it. It was such a big deal back then. And now we're hitting 250 years for America. So it's pretty cool. Our region is actually expecting somewhere between 75 and 100,000 visitors this week. Everybody's heading to Wilmington, Caroline Beach, Wrightsville Beach. My family's going to be down at Caroline Beach at our place. So we're going to be right in the mix of it all.
Oh, wow. 75 to 100,000 visitors? That's insane. So the beaches are going to be packed. But okay, let's talk business for a second. You mentioned the market is kind of paused right now. What's that looking like from your perspective?
Yeah. So right now we're just kind of holding steady. You know, the market's waiting to see what happens with the economy, what's going on overseas. Interest rates have ticked back up. But here's the interesting thing, and this surprised me a little. The higher the price point, the more likely the house is to sell. Like folks from the Northeast, California, Colorado, all those markets are still pretty active. I actually talked to an agent yesterday who referred us a customer from New Jersey, and her house sold in literally a day or two with multiple offers. She got 100,000 over asking, but that's not what's happening here in our area.
No kidding. So you're saying if you're thinking about selling here, you can't just list it at your dream price and hope for the best?
Exactly. If you're selling in our area, we're going to need to price it right, maybe even mark it down, and then we go for that bid up process. But look, if you've owned your house for 5 or 6 years, you've still made a lot of money. Don't be greedy. Get what you can and celebrate it. You've done well.
That's actually really solid advice. So let's talk about D.R. Horton. You mentioned they reached out to your team. What's going on there?
So D.R. Horton has over 100 homes available right now in our 3-county area. And just like they do every summer and at the end of the year, they're cutting prices and offering some incredible incentives. Right now, you can get interest rates at 3.99, 4.99, and they're throwing in the kitchen sink, refrigerator, washer, dryer, plus $10,000 to use however you want for closing costs if you use their lender. It's pretty sweet.
Okay, so that's the incentive side. But I'm curious, what about buyers working with your team? How does that work?
Great question. If we're your buyer's agent, D.R. Horton will pay the buyer agent commission, so you don't have to worry about that. And here's the thing. If you qualify for our Homes for Heroes program, you could get a rebate check after closing for thousands of dollars. We're talking law enforcement, active duty military, veterans, healthcare workers, teachers, first responders, firefighters, clergy, a lot of categories. That rebate comes out of our commission because we want to give back to those who serve us. We've given back over $250,000 over the last 5 or 6 years.
Oh, wow, that's incredible. So you're not just helping people find a home, you're actually putting money back in their pockets if they qualify. And you mentioned they have different levels of homes, right?
Yeah. D.R. Horton has about 3 different levels. You've got your budget conscious homes on the lower end, and then you go all the way up to some really nice stuff with porch countertops and great finishes. They've got townhomes, single family homes, communities with amazing amenities like Blake Farm. Something for everybody, really.
And one more thing, you said they're even willing to do contingency deals in certain situations.
Right. As long as we list your home and get it on the market, they'll consider contingencies. They're confident in us because honestly, we've been doing this almost 30 years. We tell people straight up what's going to happen and we get the job done. That builds trust.
I love that approach. Just being real with people. So if someone's listening and they're thinking about making a move, whether it's buying or selling, this is a good time to reach out.
Absolutely. And I'll be honest, when the market is slower like it is now, there are opportunities. House prices aren't crashing, but they're adjusting and sellers need to be realistic. But for buyers, there's some really good deals happening, especially with these incentives. Just don't wait too long. These offers are for July and August, so they're not going to last forever.
Got it. Well, buddy, this was awesome. Thanks so much for breaking this down. And hey, enjoy Carolina Beach this week. Sounds like you've got the inside scoop on the best local spots.
I do. And I'm telling you, 20 years of going down there, I know where to eat. If anyone's down there and sees us in the mix, say hello. We're going to be taking in the sights, eating a lot, and just enjoying it like everybody else. Thanks for having me.